Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 19th. It's a little chilly out here. It's 30 degrees. It's supposed to go up to 46 today, so it's getting here. It's getting closer. Anyway, we have some birthdays today. I had to write them down because we have more than one. The first birthday is for Kimberly Medina. So Kimberly, here's your song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kimberly. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And just so you know, you're not alone and you get to share your birthday with somebody. Oh, I'm getting a text. Oh, okay. Nothing important. Well, obviously it's important, but not more important than you. Let's put it that way. But it's also, I don't know if this is an abbreviation, ANG19, or you just go by Ange. I'm going to sing to Ange, but I think it might just be abbreviations. But neither here nor there. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ange, or ANG19. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I don't think, oh, Denise's birthday's coming up. Denise's birthday is the 28th. But other than that, that's the only other birthday I have left here in March. But, I was going through my emails today, and Ty Jennings, thank you for your email. He's a male, obviously, well, you don't know, could have been a woman. But anyway, he's looking for men on YouTube, and I found a couple that I sent to him, to his email, and if anybody has any suggestions, put them in the comments below that Ty can see them and maybe he can check them out. He's determined to stay on Weight Watchers and lose some weight, although he's having problems with freestyle too. And then Jeanette in Canada, her husband summed it up perfectly about Weight Watchers, WW, whatever you want to call it, their new outlook on their wellness program. If you're going to use a scale to track your weight, you're a weight loss program. I agree with your husband, Jeanette. He's a wise man. He's so wise. But it's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. So I woke up this morning and I wasn't going to go for a walk. I wasn't going to do Weight Watchers anymore. But I wanted to still film because I'm a ham. I'm a needy ham. I'm telling you. I'm not a honey baked ham. I'm not a spiral ham. I'm a needy ham. I'm a needy person. And I need all of your support in that, but I just feel like I'm not any kind of an inspiration. I'm not any kind of a leader or anything like that. And I'm not fishing for compliments. Please don't think that I'm fishing for compliments. I'm just struggling so hard, and I'm just thinking, why am I coming on here trying to encourage other people when I'm not following my own examples? And a leader should be leading, and I'm not leading. I'm just a follower, and I'm just feeling so bad that I'm not successful, and that I'm just, and I hear you all, snap out of it, and and I do appreciate your comments. I do not take them critically, and I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but I know who you are. I know when you make comments to me that you've made comments of support in the past, and that if your comment doesn't sound supportive now, I take it to be supportive, if that makes any sense. You know who you are. Please know who you are. That I can honestly say with all my heart, and I can promise you to God above, that I have never gotten a comment that I took to heart that I felt was an attack on me. I've never felt that. And some of the comments I got yesterday, I didn't take not one of them negatively, not one of them. I took them with love and support and encouragement, and something that I really needed, and something that you knew that I needed at the time. And please don't stop, because sometimes you just need a swift kick in the ass, and I need a swift kick in the ass. And I don't mean to swear, but you know what? A swift kick in the butt doesn't have as much meaning as a swift kick in the ass, and that's just what I need. And it was something that I needed. And I read your comments this morning, and And it really did make all the difference in the world. So, with that being said, I decided that I am done looking for fat pictures of myself. I'm tired of posting all these fat pictures of myself. I'm going to go through my pictures today, and I'm going to find pictures of myself thinner. Maybe not at my thinnest. You know what? I did find one picture this morning of me at my thinnest, and I'm going to insert it right now. So I'm going to stop the video for a minute because that's the only way I know how to edit. So I told you, work in progress. So here's a picture of me at the lightest weight I can remember weighing. Here I am at my lightest weight, 9 pounds. Well, actually, I'm probably a little bit bigger than 9 pounds because it's not my newborn picture, but I'm pretty close to maybe 10 or 11 pounds. Put on quite a few since then. What can I say? I'm a nut. I can't help it. I just can't help it. But anyhow, it just shows it can be done. I don't want to get back to that weight. Trust me. That is not a weight I'm aspiring to get to. Might be just a little bit under my goal. Just a little bit under my goal. I think I probably weighed maybe 10 or 11 pounds in that picture. Oh well. Oh, so while I was filming, I'm going to put that clip in here now too, is because my parents, I don't know how my father, when we had our fire, I've told this story before, that my father carried out anything of importance out of the house when our house was burning down. Things that were paid for, things that meant stuff to him, and he carried out my baby book. Shows you I was very important, because I was, at the time when our house burnt down, I was 10 and he had 6 kids, but at that point, and as the house the smoke was billowing out of the house, and people were going by the house and they saw all the smoke, and they saw my father running in and out, and they go, "Oh my gosh, is the house on fire?" And my father went, "Hell no, we're having a barbecue." It's like, even in that, my family has humor. We find humor in everything, and even in that, my father found humor. And we lost everything, just lost everything. But you know, we were such a close family, and we weren't able to live together for a month. We all lived separately, but on Sundays, my father would go to each of our houses and pick us up from where we were staying, and we would go to church, and then they'd pack a picnic lunch, and we'd go and have a picnic, and we'd spend the day together. So I always knew on Sundays it was going to be a special day, that we were going to spend the day together. And then when I got dropped off at my cousin's house to live another week without my family, it was really hard. But anyway, I'm going to insert the clip of Jim telling you about my baby book. So I'm going to do that right here now. Okay, make fun of me, Jim.
Okay, if you want to have people see you at your very lightest, you have to show them your baby book of defeat when you were born.
Show them, find him. My family loves this. My father at least kept a book for me, which is more than I can say for Jim's family. They did not take any pictures for him. There we go. This is my father. It didn't want to get my feet or my hands dirty with ink. So he drew my feet. And he drew...
And your hands.
And my hands. It's Jim's all-time favorite.
Yes, it is.
As they say in the South, bless her heart. Oh, it's one of my... who was that? Jeez, I wish I could remember who that was that said that. That was one of their comments. They said, as we say in the South, bless your heart. I know what that means. It means you fool. You dolt. You dunce. Snap out of it. I know what it all means. It's said with love, but in the hidden meaning behind it is, what an idiot. In a nice way. In a nice way. Like I told you, I didn't take any of the comments negatively. I took it with love, and I didn't even chuckle. I laughed out loud. And Jim and I were watching something, and I was just like kind of glancing at my comments last night, and I saw that, and I started to laugh, and he said, "What are you laughing at?" And I went, "Bless your heart." I do love it. But anyway, we especially like when my father drew the finger, because my father never wanted me to be dirty. Never. And then he ended up having a tomboy who was dirty all the time. But anyway, so I got to get ready to go for my walk. I did find this picture that this is what I'd like to get back to. And I think at this point, I was probably, it's probably about 190. So let me see if I can get the picture in here that you can see it. That's me. And I don't know whose car that is. I think it's my brother's car. But if I could get back to that. So that kind of gave me my incentive. But as you can see from my little thing here, this is like me trying to lose weight through all my years. Always trying. So you can't ever say you could say I'm a quitter in some sense, that I've quit along the way. But I've never, well, you could say I failed. That'd be better. You can say that I've been a failure along the way. But I've never been a quitter, because I might take a little brief little trip away from weight loss, a little vacation, a little respite, whatever you want to call it. But I've always come back determined to lose weight. And this time is no different. I am determined that I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to struggle along the way. I'm going to think about quitting along the way. I'm going to think that I'm such an unsuccessful failure. Well, no, I'm not even an successful failure. I'm a successful failure because I'm very successful at not reaching my goal. But I'm going to turn that around. I'm determined that I'm going to turn that around. And I'll figure something out. You know, I'm always trying. I'll give myself that. I'm always trying. I'm never going to give up. I'm always determined that this is going to be. And I want to get back to being a leader. And not some schmuck that's just like going along with the program. I have to find something that works. I'm not going to tell you the things I'm thinking about, because I'm thinking about re-strategizing my plan yet again. But what do I say? I'm a work in progress. I have to find what's going to work. The freestyle's not working for me. It's just not. I'm going to try to rein it in a little bit and figure out something, because I'm just done. I'm just done with this. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. I'm done being a failure. I'm done feeling like this every night when I go to bed, thinking, why? And I even got on the scale this morning, which I don't normally do, and I've gained 3 pounds since Saturday. So I have to have it in my mind right now that I'm going to have a gain this weekend. It's not going to be, I'm not going to have a 3-pound gain. That's my goal, not to have a 3-pound gain. I've already gained 3 pounds, so from this point on, it's just a loss. So as long as the scale shows that I've gained less than 3 pounds, I'm going to consider this a successful week, because I'm back in the saddle again. I'm back in the saddle again. Because if you fall off that horse, you got to get back on. And I'm climbing up on that horse. I'm trying to get my leg up. I don't know that I can. I might get a step ladder, but I'm getting back on that horse. Okay, let's go for a walk before it gets, well, you know, it can't get any colder. It's supposed to get warmer. But I'm done chit-chatting here. Chit-chatting with the pilot. What movie? Chit-chat with the pilot. I always have to give you a quote of some sort. Okay, almost done walking. As you can see, it did warm up for me. And so now I am walking without my hood, and I have my gloves off because it's getting kind of nice out here. I'm glad I decided to go for the walk. And as my opening quote says, I just having a regrowth day, a learning day. Every day's a new experience, and I know I weeble. I try not to. I don't know how West Virginia Running Don runs, and his camera's steadier than mine. Even Laney's life. When Laney walks, it's, I don't know. But anyway, I am walking. I did walk 2 miles. I am so glad I did go. I'm glad I have my mindset screwed back on again. Sometimes my little crown falls off. I have to pick it up and polish it and put it back on my head and be the queen I can be or the princess that I think I am, because I'm just so determined. I really am. I am really determined. No thoughts of quitting. I'm discouraged. I'm not going to lie. I am discouraged. But I know Rome wasn't built in a day. Those damn Romans. Why didn't they build that Rome quicker? Because then we could say, Rome was built in a day. How come I can't be? And boy, I swore a lot today on this channel, and I apologize, but it's just, I'm a little discouraged, a little disappointed in myself. And I have to talk to myself like I would talk to you guys. And just say, snap out of it, Sandy. Nobody wants to be at your self-pity party. Every party needs a pooper, that's why I invited me. Party pooper, party pooper. Don't come to this pity party with me. Come to the celebration party that's going to be coming this week when I have a small gain. And when I say it doesn't bother me, I will truly mean it. And I will do better on the weekends. I just have to. I can't get any worse. I really can't. I know you think I could, but no, I really can't. So let's go in the house. I'm going to drink my 34 ounces of water. I already said my morning prayers, but now I'm going to do some of my spiritual Lenten reading. And just pray for guidance. And live by my opening quote, which I've already forgotten, but I know it had something to do with just readjusting, relearning, rethinking. That's what I'm doing. Recalibrating, because my little map, my walk, my ways, whatever you want to call it, it steered me off on the wrong path, but now it's recalibrating, leading me back to the right path. And I'm listening. I really am listening. See, hear my birds? They're happy because I filled their feeders, but those big birds came and started chasing the little birds away. I got to figure out a way to keep them. There they are. They're big enough that they can go eat small rodents. They could eat mice and stuff like that. Leave the bird food for the tiny little sparrows that need some meat on their bones. Okay, I got to get on with my day. I got things to do. I don't have any places to go. And I don't have any people to see. But I got a plan to follow. So I'll talk to you guys at breakfast. Okay, that's my brother Pat. He passed away in 2011. This is Bruce. I talk about Bruce quite often. He was a good guy. Miss him. And this is the picture I was looking for my dad with his St. Patrick's hat on. You kind of see it a little bit. I don't know if you can see his, well, you can't really see his pants. They're like a red and green plaid pants. Okay, I found my skitty pictures. And I thought I'd share them with you so you can see that I've not always been the big blimp that you see right now. That was my very first, well, it was my second car. It was the first car I bought myself. My first car was a 61 Plymouth Dart, I think it was, with a push-button transmission rather. You just push the button whether you wanted to go in reverse or drive. And look at, you can see bones. There's bones in them their neck. My Valentine. That's the year I got engaged. I got candy. I already picked out my ring, so it wasn't in the candy box. There's Mitzi and Birdie. She was a good dog, just not a wedding dog. Look at that. Look how skinny. Look how skinny. That's checking out the engine on my new car. But even then, you can see I had a little bit of a butt. I'll take that butt any day now. Once again, look how thin. That's when Jim graduated from basic training at Fort Knox with his mom and dad. That's at our first flat. One day I'll tell you the story about our flat. That's us at prom. Another one at prom. Up in my bedroom with all my stuffed animals. And just brings back happy memories. And visiting Santa. Well, pay no attention to how I look in this end of this video. I haven't taken my shower yet. I just got back from my walk, and I realized that I babbled on for so long. It's a 20-minute video. I'll post another video later tonight, but I thought I'd share this one now just to let you know I'm not giving up. I'm sticking to it.